Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we continue our week-long look at Edge of Eternities. In today's video, we'll be building a Bracket 2 deck led by Alpharael, Stonechosen. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Alpharael Stonechosen is a 5-mana 3/3 legendary human cleric with Ward, discard a card at random. Additionally, when he attacks, if a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn, or a spell was warped this turn, defending player loses half their life, rounded up. Okay, so we want to warp spells and remove permanents. Now, I've seen a lot of talk about this guy being a great aristocrats commander. He's okay, but he's not Sephiroth. No, I wanted to build a combo deck with him where we kill someone in a single turn. Bloodletter of Alkazat's, Wound Reflection, or Archfiend of Despair can help with that. Now, this is not a budget deck, but I didn't go hog wild with the budget either. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. If you're planning on building a deck led by one of the spaced out commanders from Edge of Eternities, you should probably get one of these lovely new Squaros boulders featuring characters from the delightful animated series Star Trek Lower Decks. You can collect all of them, like this one, featuring Devana Tendi. Pick yours up today at your local game store, or order them online from Amazon. Click the link down below to go to Ultimate Guard's Amazon store. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm currently streaming over on Gaming with Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. Our land base consists of Bojuka Bog, Rogue's Passage, War Room, and 34 swamps. See, not too crazy. We're not running Cabal Coffers or anything. For mana ramp, we've got the Darkness Crystal, Dark Ritual, Jet Medallion, Cryptghast, Solemn Simulacrum, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Charcoal Diamond, Mind Stone, Felwar Stone, Wayfarer's Bauble, Thrawn Dynamo, and Gilded Lotus. Mana rocks, cost reducers, and land ramp, as it should be. Our card advantage package consists of Anti-Causal Vestige, Decode Transmissions, Elegy Acolyte, Hymn of the Faller, Void Forge Titan, Morbid Opportunist, Dark Confidant, Twilight Prophet, Phyrexian Arena, Victimize, Sign in Blood, and Night's Whisper. Lots of ways to dig through our deck and keep our hands full. For interaction and spot removal, we've got Tragic Trajectory, Mourn Whelk, Shriekmaw, Archenemy's Charm, Plague Crafter, Accursed Marauder, Fleshbag Marauder, Infernal Grasp, Go for the Throat, Withering Torment, Defile, Imp's Mischief, Feed the Swarm, and Sothera the Super Void. Extra ways to exile creatures is always fun. For board wipes, we've got Night Incarnate, Toxic Deluge, and 0 Point Ballad. Thematic and powerful, as it should be. The core of our deck consists of Bygone Colossus, Peregrine Beckoner, Timeline Color, Wound Reflection, Bloodletter of Alkazat's, Unstoppable Slasher, Grey Merchant of Asphodel, Bloodthirsty Conqueror, Archfiend of Despair, Enduring Tenacity, Exquisite Blood, Sanguine Bond, Veto, Thorn of the Dusk Rose, Virtus the Veiled, Final Punishment, and Chirale of the Void. Supporting our plan, we've also got Lightning Greaves, Swiftfoot Boots, Whisper Silk Cloak, and Hilderblade. Wanted some ways to protect our commander. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 50 mana sources split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of rain. Right on target. 13 pieces of card advantage. 14 pieces of interaction. 3 board wipes. 1 piece of graveyard hate in Bajuka Bog. No sudden I win cards, but lots of ways to take out an opponent in a single turn. The thing that is scary about Alpharael is that his life loss trigger happens when he attacks. So it doesn't matter if he gets blocked, all we need to do is ensure he survives until the declare attacker step. Which is why we've got Boots in the deck. Rogue's Passage and Whisper Silk Cloak are just there to ensure he can do it again next turn. But wait, Danon, he only reduces an opponent's life total by half. That won't kill someone in a single turn. You are correct, dear viewer, which is why we have Wound Reflection, Bloodletter of Alclazotz, and Archfiend of Despair in the deck. And if those don't work, there's always the Exquisite Blood Sanguine Bond combo. Now hold the phone, Danon. You said this was a bracket 2 deck, but you clearly have a 2-card infinite combo in your deck. Remember, you are allowed to run 2-card infinite combos in a bracket 2 deck, so long as you can't win with them in the early game. And to me, 10 mana to win the game is not an early game situation. Are you building an Alpharael Stonechosen commander deck? What's your secret deck tech? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons. Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix, Borgie, Naswin Congo, Robert Pye, Kazaris, Patrick, Tiz, Art, Richard, Sint, Boomy, Osira, Justin, Golden Walker, Ernesto, Midge, and Captain Hammer. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.